If I had stuck with this and not found you, I would possibly be electrocuted.
Possibly burn down the babe bus.
And not been able to use the AC.
Or burn the bus down.
That is some shit. There were so many awesome comments about the nightmare that was my first attempt at getting the babe bus wired. And a lot of you said, you know, make sure you have someone who's worked on cars, blah, blah, blah. Well, that's what I thought I had the first time. But now I have found somebody that not only works on cars, but ladies and gentlemen, take a look at these girls. Okay, let me introduce you, because while Michael Hambly, who owns Bluewater Marine RV, is out there working on the babe bus, I'm in here playing with the bling. This is Bonnie. I want one of those in the babe bus.
One foot here.
Oh, nuh-uh.
1 foot here. Step up, step in, step down, and you're in.
You gotta do that in a skirt? So your passengers would have been back there. Actually, that's a great place to keep passengers. Back there where you can't hear them talk. Bye, baby bus. Forget it, I'm getting one of these instead. And I actually got to drive this one. Look at this. This, Michael was showing me, the frame is wood, and that just seems so unreasonable today, but that's what they used.
So now this car has got a crazy way of shifting it. It's got a 2-speed planetary transmission in it.
I have no idea what that means.
So,
1923, still runs.
oh yeah.
That's amazing.
Out of all my cars, this is the most fun to drive and the most reliable one of them.
This man has lost his damn mind. He's actually gonna let me drive this.
Right, your left foot there.
I went for the seatbelt.
Yeah. No seatbelts.
Okay.
There's a button in the floor. Try not to hit that. That's for the
No button.
gas.
Oh,
Yep, go ahead and mash on the pedal. Mash it all the way. There you go.
What do I do to stop?
Gas.
Yeah.
Yep.
Lady, I would move. I would get out of my way. Ah, yes, this is very dangerous. I need you to come back. That is so involved. I mean, like, it's a full body workout.
Oh,
you gotta like.
No, the full body workout is to start it.
Now, if you've looked through any of my pictures and videos, you know that I am in love with the city of Detroit. I have been to the Ford factory. I have been to Henry Ford's home. I am a huge fan of these vehicles. Michael actually restores these old cars from the 1920s. He works on RVs, he works on boats. So this man knows his stuff. I mean, if he can put together a Model T, I have faith that he can put together the babe bus. And she is back here staring at her older brethren. And I'm gonna show you some of the things that he discovered just pulling apart the train wreck that was the wiring beforehand. So let's take a look at all that.
He did attempt to seal it with silicone, but
the G is the issue.
The G is the issue. That is your ground wire.
And so how did you find it?
It was disconnected when I pulled the plug out. So that means you'd have an open ground, yet there is a neutral, but still that's extremely dangerous having a open ground on an electrical system.
Awesome.
Here, another thing.
Oh, let's talk about the wire. Okay, so this is what was given to me to match up to the possibly grounded. Okay.
Now, this is a non-outdoor rated plug. This would be fine if it was inside a building somewhere.
How do you know it's non-outdoor rated?
It's not waterproof. So if you look back here, that's open.
Okay.
The plug itself is not. It should be encased in molded rubber. I'll show you the correct plug here in just a minute.
Okay.
This is also, by the looks of it, an old extension cord that was left laying around that they just cut the ends off and put a 30 amp end on one end and then just a 15 amp on the other end.
If I had stuck with this and not found you, I would possibly be electrocuted.
Possibly burn down the babe bus.
And not been able to use the AC.
Or burn the bus down.
That is some shit.
So here is what a 30 amp RV cable should look like. For one thing, this is a molded locking ringed plug. So when you lock this into the correct outlet, that threaded ring screws on and provides a watertight seal.
Okay.
This is also twice this, the wire in this cable is twice the size of the wire that's in that cord. And then on the other end, that is a 30 amp RV plug. Oh, so that's what you will find at a campground. You'll need this adapter, which is a 30 to 15 amp adapter. It plugs on the end of this cable. It makes it where you can plug it into a household
so
outlet.
RV, household, possible death sentence.
Correct.
All right. This is what really should have been on here on the
Correct.
first place.
That should have been on there. This is a locking ring, waterproof plug. It's got a waterproof cover over it, and it should have been mounted in that hole, which we're going to do. We're just going to take these 3 screws out and put it in, and then you'll have a waterproof connection. And then when you're driving down the road and you're not hooked up, you snap this lid down. It'll keep water from getting into the connections and causing more issues on down the road.
Today was really demo day for the old wiring of the van, putting in safer, way better system than what I lost the van for a month to have installed the first time. Anyway, we're moving on. So I'm gonna stay back here with the girls. Michael is wrapping up some work. We are losing sunlight, so we're gonna wrap up for today, and then tomorrow it's gonna be all out, getting the van wired with the 12-volt lights, with the appropriate kind of shore power, the AC unit, the inverter, batteries, all that jazz. I feel so much better already, and I hope that the last video I shot about the electric is the last bad news van video that I ever have to shoot. So I'm gonna stare at these babes. He's working on that babe. We are gonna get it done. I'll see y'all tomorrow.